Okay, so first I feel like a lot of this video is going to be, oh, my post-it notes, no, they should go like that. But look at my sticker underneath. Yay, free to color. So these, there, that should be, the sticky's not very sticky. Anyway, as I was saying, I feel like a lot of this video is going to be me going back on some things that I have said over the past few weeks. Hello ADHD, I changed my mind a lot. So I hope that my regular viewers will just bear with me. So this is my monthly spread that I created actually just a few days ago. I don't know how I feel about it. To be honest, this was my first monthly spread that I had done in a really long time. And I don't know if I'm just not feeling it. So I like the design of it. I thought I did, if I may speak for myself, I think I did a pretty decent job with that. I do like having things that I'm supposed to do every month or every week. These are weekly, these are monthly. So I do like that. No, I don't know if I like being able to, or having to flip and look at the month. I think I prefer wall calendars. So we will see if this continues for December. I don't know. But let's get started with making the habit tracker. All right, so this is the week of November 6th through the 12th. So how's your November going so far? Put me a little shout in the comments and just give me a smiley face or a frowny face. Let me know how your month is, the first week of November went for you. Okay. So then I will list the things that I'm intending to do every day. Okay, so first we have our morning check-in. I do like my little morning check-in just to look at everything in the journal, look at my to-do list, look at my habit trackers, all of that stuff. Okay, I read my 2 little goals aloud. So my 2 goals are to publish a YouTube video once a week until August of next year, and then also to get out of debt by January. So yes, so I read those aloud, so it kind of helps me remember them, helps me stay focused on them. So yeah, it just takes 2 seconds, so I don't mind doing that at all. And then I journal for 5 minutes. So I set a timer, and I have, oops, wow, I can't talk and write sometimes. All right, so there we go. So I set a timer, and then I have some journaling prompts, and I just go through those really quickly. It usually takes 3 minutes, but I give myself a little extra time just in case. Then I like to read for 30 minutes. I am going to share something on Twitter. Ooh, this is going to be tough to fit in. Okay, Twitter or LinkedIn. As I continue my job search, career, I don't know what to call it, but yes, just networking more and just being out there more. Yes, I want to start, just putting myself out there on social media a little bit more. Next one is no internet or phone after 8. And I have loved this so far. I think I've been doing this for about 3 weeks, maybe. Probably less than that, but I like it. Just having that cutoff time of 8 o'clock. I physically take my phone and move it into my office. This is my little closet office here, and I plug it into the charger, and then I just forget about it. I grab my book, and then I just read that. I'm still in front of the television, so I can't say that it's no screens, but I am not, just not having that stimulation of looking at either my laptop or my phone after 8 o'clock. So it helps me kind of settle down and wind down for bedtime. So yeah, I can read before bed and just kind of, you know, think about stuff. So I enjoy it. All right, and then my next one is take my vitamin. I have multiple. As I get older, I have multiple, either I have my vitamins, I have my Tums, I have Tylenol. I have a whole like pharmacy on my nightstand right now. And it just grows as time goes on. Right, my to-do list. Lastly, ready for bed at 9:30. Okay, so if you've been watching my channel for a few weeks now, you may notice that something is missing, but if you haven't been watching, that's okay, welcome. But I was taking a course it was a copywriting course, and this is not included in my daily activities the way that it has been. And the reason for that is I think I am I don't think that it's going to work out for me. It is the course it's just not set up for, I think, a person with ADHD who wants to work for themselves, who wants to start their own business. Like, all of that is very overwhelming. And just learning the craft of copywriting and then going out and trying to get people to hire you and all of that. I think that the way that the course is structured is not really set up for me, at least. Everything is kind of self-paced. And for me, I do need that, I need that accountability. I just need to check in with a person, have a point person that I check in with every few days, every week or whatever. So that course was not offering me that. And I was paying a monthly fee to be a member of the course. So I decided, well, if it's not working for me, then I don't want to pay monthly for that. So I enjoyed it for a moment. Everything was new and shiny and pretty. I think ADHD people were kind of like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And then, a few weeks later, it's like, oh, I'm so bored with this already. So I think that's what happened there. Long story short, no, I will not be continuing with my writing course. But that's not to say that I don't want to be a writer and then I'm not going to continue. So just knew that. Did you need to know any of that? Probably not. Now I have finished my habit tracker. There we go. And now what I do is put the days of the week. These are the habits that I wish to track for the coming weeks. As I've mentioned, they're subject to change at any time. But what I do is just every day I put an X through each thing for each day. So the goal is always to have rows of X's for each day. Doesn't always work out that way, but that's okay. Okay, so my to-do list is just really simple. I try to do 2 or 3 check marks per day. Oops, what did I do? Okay. Yes, correction tape. All right, so then I do Monday. Then I do 3 little check boxes. All right. Everything you're seeing here is definitely my attempt to be neat in some way, but I never worry about making it too perfect. Just want it to be readable, just want it to be something that makes me happy when I look at it. If your journal doesn't make you happy when you look at it, what's the point? How did I fit all of this? I'm making this smaller and smaller every week, I feel like. I don't know how I fit all this on one side of the page. So I'm a little nervous for next week. I'm not gonna have any space. I have a calendar stamp. Yes. Okay. My mom gave me this for my birthday, and it's like, I am determined to make it work. Yes. And then we just fill in the numbers. And then, boom. Oops, that's the 23rd. There we go. And then I write, it's all crooked anyway. Okay, and then I write November. There. Whoop. All right, so I have Monday through Friday over here. I do kind of like this, that it has all of the weekdays on this side. And now I am going to put Saturday and Sunday. And then Sunday. Okay, and then now that I have space at the bottom, I put a little thing just to write down random thoughts for the coming week as well. So maybe I think of something, oh, next week I need to go to the dentist, or I need to make an appointment for such and such. I can put it here. I will show you my journaling prompts as well. November 6th, and then I put AM. So these are my journaling prompts. So this is another thing I may be kind of going back on, or just rearranging a little bit, because the AM questions, some of them are just almost designed to make me forget things that are on my to-do list. And that's the opposite of what we want. For example, like this one says, what didn't I do yesterday that I can do today? So if I'm on, not this page so much, but if I were on one of these pages here and I wrote that, the goal is to still do the thing. So it's not just me saying like, oh, well, I didn't call my friend yesterday. Like, I actually want to do that. So if it's not on my to-do list and it's not in a visible place where I can see it throughout the day, then that is going to dramatically decrease the likelihood that I'm going to do this thing, right? So I think, so I wrote under here, I don't know if you can see, but write it on a Post-it and then put it on my desk. And then also the same for this one. Can I just, and then, so the idea was to just find a small task that you could do, or that I could do rather, that, you know, I could just do in 5 minutes, and it would be something ideally toward my goals. But if we're middle of the week and I write this at the top of this page, I'm not going to see that, and I'm not going to do the thing. So I think I may move these 2 questions to PM, and then I could say something before I go to bed like, hey, what did I not do today? And then that will trigger in my brain, hey, I need to put this in my to-do list. You feel me? Because my to-do list, I write that at night, so before I go to bed. So I think these 2 might get moved. So that's me not testing my prompt questions before bringing them to you. So I apologize for that. But yeah, I'm gonna work something out. PM, what are the 2 things I'm grateful for? I narrow it to 2, not 1, not 5, just 2. What was the highlight of the day? How was I resourceful today? Because resourceful is our word of the day. And how did I take care of my body today? And then I put 15 to 20 minutes of writing. I go ahead and write just abbreviated versions of the question. I'm not going to write the entire question out. One thing I'm looking forward to. And then, all right. So I'm going to leave this question as is for now, but just know, if I come back next week with a different set of prompt questions, don't be mad at me. I don't know why anyone will be mad at me over that, but yeah. Okay. What didn't I do yesterday? And can I just, will I take care of my body. Okay, and then I leave myself a little space. These are meant to be short answers. Oops, wow. So these are meant to be short answers, so I don't leave myself a lot of space for that, because I do want to have space for writing. I'm not going to write the questions for PM, but you get the idea. Okay, so I would put, how many questions are there? There are 4 questions. All right, and voila. Just to give you a sense of how it looks. And then at the bottom of the page, I would do some free writing, and then by that point I'm usually ready to pass out and go to sleep. So that is my weekly spread. Thank you so much for joining me today, and always just thank you for watching my videos, for liking, for subscribing, and I will see you next week. I hope you have a wonderful week. Upside down wave, goodbye.